You spin me right round, baby, right round.
What does dog doing, dog? What the hell?
Hey, how are ya?
Oh my gosh, dude, Among Us emergency meeting. Has LARPing gone too far? So Minecraft YouTubers are hidden out at Technoblade for impersonating our dead friend. The main issue I have with this, the fact that it's someone that's deceased.
This is not mentally good. If you died, Nogla.
Or you, what about you? Maybe you die first. Huh? Come on, why is it always me? Why don't you die first? We get Terroriser in the second you die. How about that? Fuck you. First up, we've got Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resynced. New game costs more than the full game itself. The DLCs, that is. So the DLCs alone cost more than the game. This is content removed from the game and then sold again. What?
So are you saying on the original game, these things were in the game and then they resynced the game HD and then sold things that were in the old game in a DLC form?
Look at this picture. Original game, expansion pack.
So to fill it back to the full game, you gotta pay
more than what the original.
To get.
Yeah.
So it's... Okay.
Ubisoft milks Assassin's Creed more than I milk Vanos, and that's bad.
I just keep racking up W's. It's like everything that I hate lately has just been... It's just coming to fruition that, like, I have great judgment. Ubisoft can suck my...
I hope Brian never judges me, then. Ubisoft, whatever you fed these developers when making Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resynced, please keep doing it. Okay, they say it looks really good.
Oh, wow. Sick.
Dude, I'm not sure I like that sun, bro. That's kind of like, ugh. Kind of hurting my eyes. When he looks away from the sun, I'm kind of okay, but it's kind of like, it's like an Instagram filter. That's the kind of, I do like that tortoise. I learned today that tortoises are on land and turtles are in the sea. And you can feed the tortoise. Okay, they might, right, I know we're talking mad shit, but like, you can feed a tortoise.
Wait, what?
Turtles have fins and live in the sea. Tortoise live in the land. Live in the land.
Right. So show me that tortoise.
Is that a turtle or a tortoise? That's a tortoise, but it has fins. What's the difference between a tortoise and a turtle? What's the difference?
Let's see if he figures it out.
Not all turtles are tortoises. Whoa. Okay. Interesting. And then tortoises, but all tortoises are I'm so confused. So we definitely saw a turtle there. That was a turtle, not a tortoise.
That was a turtle, yes.
Yeah.
They come onto land, they lay their eggs, and then the little baby turtles have to try and make it to the ocean once they hatch.
I was right that tortoises are on land and turtles are in the ocean.
Yes, and
I
you
was
also
just wrong about that being a tortoise. That's a turtle.
Yeah, but you also point out tortoises have feet and the others have flippers. And while this was on the screen.
Excellent. One of the biggest upgrade in Black Flag Resynced is the complete removal of loading screens. Oh, wow, okay, that's kind of cool.
Okay.
That is cool. That is cool.
Let's see.
Or is everyone being ironic with these clips?
I'm worried. One sec.
No, there it is. I assumed there was going to be a loading screen in the old Black Flag when you enter a city. But now, in the new one, there was no loading screen. That definitely helps the open world exploration aspect of it. The music, I love a good fucking pirate game. Oh my god. Look, I know we don't like Ubisoft, right? But come on.
The game looks good, don't get me wrong, but the executive decisions that they make is just classic Ubisoft.
The money decisions.
The devs should not be treated with the same,
No.
Same malice that I have.
I think Brian's mainly thinking about guys in suits and ties.
Yeah. Like, I love Assassin's Creed. Assassin's Creed, like, 2, Brotherhood, Revelations, all that. My favorite game series is Assassin's Creed. Black Flag is a very, very, one of the top ones. I didn't fall in love with it. Nothing comes close to 2. But I will play it and happily enjoy it, but I just don't like them.
This guy got a glitch where his boat was sinking, but the cutscene continued. Underwater.
We're stealing your goods, and we won't hurt nobody if everyone stays as still as a sandbar. You got
the
that?
Bubbles. It's kind of cool.
Please to
it's
repeat.
Kind of like Davy Jones's locker from Pirates of the
Lock him in
Caribbean.
the hold and take everything that isn't
with the
nailed
water.
down.
That's actually really cool.
Like, it looks really cool. Do you know what this makes me think about, guys? Is whenever like something like this would happen, while we're recording for a sponsor thing, and they'd be like, hey, this is a glitch. Please remove this incredibly entertaining and funny part of your video out. And you're like, oh my God, the title and thumbnail would do such numbers.
You'd have to cut out a lot of glitches and bugs for sure.
You got some rendered piggies? Or are they unrendered? Oh, come here, bud. What the hell?
Hey, how are you?
Shit! What that dog doing?
Hey, how are you? What's up, pal?
What those dog doing, dog? What the hell? Why are they squaring up on me?
Yeah, I just saying it too. Square up.
Square on me.
If the pig did it as well, that would be funny.
My bad, dude. My bad. Shit. Oh, my bad. My bad.
Again, I love this shit. This makes me want to buy a game. If the rest of the game is good and you got dumb, goofy ass glitches, I'm like, awesome, bring it. The only glitches that bother me are the ones that genuinely break the game.
Break the game
soft
and
lock
ruin the game.
or something like that. Oh, every other glitch, bring it on, bro. I love it because it just adds this element of surprise to the whole thing. Asmongold is bad at video games.
I'm gonna kill this boat.
Let's have a look. Oh, he's done. He's done. He's getting debombed.
What? How did I lose? To be honest, I did that on purpose.
You should put me playing Star Fox. Bro, I lost my shit playing Star Fox.
I did hear that, actually.
Oh, did you? Who'd you hear that from?
Well, I streamed Clash Royale for 8 hours. And at the end of the stream, people were like, Brian's live, and he's not having a great time with Star Fox. You should probably check in on him.
Okay. Yeah, I was having a fucking breakdown.
Yeah, and I checked on you, and I messaged, hope things are going well, pal. And I think you were so mad you didn't read chat for like 10 minutes.
I didn't read chat for a bit. I was full DSP. Game's fucking bullshit. What's going on?
I hope DSP gets to that same part of the game.
So I was like, please tell me DSP is gonna play this game, because if I'm getting mad like this,
imagine DSP. Oh, I would even donate for him to keep playing that to get to that part.
Dear God.
One of Wildcat's favorite things about DSP, I'll always accept the DSP pivot, by the way, is he's wage quits. So he doesn't have goals, but he does have goals.
I thought you had a speech impediment there for a second. I was like, his wage quit. Oh,
yeah,
right.
dedicated wham. He has a thing that people have coined the wage quit, where if a game that he's playing doesn't get enough money, he threatens to stop playing it if he doesn't get enough more money. And he either gets more money and continues playing it, or he doesn't and he stops playing it, and they call it a wage quit. It's not based off rage, it's based off his wage.
In case you didn't understand how
I love explaining it. But Wildcat loves that just whole running thing with DSP. Every week he's threatening to quit a game. I just don't think he's going to get enough donations to get to the part you're at.
That's rich coming from Tyler. He threatens to not play a game if he doesn't get enough views on the
he's
video.
A wage quitter. Oh, he 100%. Yeah, Wildcat is a wage quitter. He is. He definitely is. But he'll just quit before it even starts. At least DSP gets it going.
Yeah. DSP's a real gamer.
Oh, look at that. Bring it down. Bust it down.
Shit, bro.
You spin me right round, baby. Right round.
Do you see the sailor shooting off like Team Rocket?
Oh, I see it. Yeah. Is that them? Is that the humans?
Don't know.
They're little tiny black dots, but I saw. It just spun, hit another boat, and continued on its way. Oh, this section's hilarious. Minecraft's new update added cushions. Amazing stuff.
Bro, the game is killing it. Like, they're just making update after update after update.
It's unbelievable. Honestly, we need to hop on Minecraft right now to just sit down. But
the whole video just sitting there.
That would be kind of ironically funny.
We have a little sleepover, the Vanos crew sleepover.
We just create different scenarios in which you'd sit down. We sit down around a campfire. We sit down at a meeting. Just create a bunch of scenarios to sit down. Oh my gosh, dude. Among Us. Emergency meeting. How does one stupid update cause so many memes? Cushions are such a game-changing item, it's not even funny. What the heck? Roof tiles made from cushions, and it looks like some sort of like Spanish villa. Yeah.
Mediterranean, Florence, kind of, yeah.
Oh my gosh, because it has the levels to it. Minecraft players can be given literal ass and turn it into memes and...
Yeah, it is true. Like, what's this? Who ate my... Oh my god, it's an apple. That's hilarious.
Minecart's crying in the corner as they realize even a line of cushions can be faster. What the hell are we going to see here?
Oh, you just keep clicking to sit on the next one? No way.
Again, what were we saying? Minecraft players are built different, dude.
Oh,
you give them a
my
fucking
God.
cushion and they will invent 100 utilities for it outside of its main purpose. I love Minecraft players. Xbox was previously using profits and revenue from Minecraft to fund the rest of the Xbox business. Minecraft carrying a whole company off of one mob and 3 blocks every 3 months.
Yeah.
It's so insane.
They just do one little whatever update. It's like injecting grease into the fryer for like me with my Wi-Fi. Release one on Minecraft there. We're running low on money. Right, cool.
Oh my gosh, that's so funny. I think people are playing the snapshot version of the game. Mm-hmm. He's sitting down. Very nice. Great. Fantastic. He's sitting down.
The second I heard like the hum of the light bulb, just absolute cinema.
Palworld 1.0 is out, and Brian, you're gonna be playing this, I believe?
How did you know that?
They told me at the same time as you crashing out about Star Fox.
So do people just go over and give you my
Life
synopsis,
updates.
like
Yeah.
everything?
Yeah, they're like, he's gonna stream Black Ops 2 and Palworld tomorrow. I'm like, how's he gonna do that? He's gotta react with me and play with the guys. He's gonna be pulling like a 16-hour day. He's crazy. Okay, Brian.
Yeah, by the way, guys, I was lying.
Gosh, I remember grinding, hitting this stuff. Oh my gosh, they fucking got us again, dude.
Fuck's
It's the
sake.
gaming version of what's it called? When people used to click a link. Yeah. It's a-
Rickrolled.
Yeah, we're getting Rickrolled right now, gamer rolled.
Skyrimmed. We're getting a Skyrimmed.
Sony being sued for 457 million. That's kind of insane. Sony's decision to stop making physical PlayStation games after January 2028 is now being used against the company in a major lawsuit. The lawsuit seeking 457 million in damages argues that Sony can no longer claim players have the option to buy physical copies if they don't like PlayStation Store prices. Once new games are no longer released on disc, this PlayStation Store will become the main place to buy new PlayStation games. Law professor Daniel Wallach told that Sony has essentially destroyed its own defense because the company can no longer point to physical discs as an alternative for consumers.
I don't fully understand. The wording is a little too educated for our brains. But do you know what I was thinking? I went into PC World there the other day. I was in the gaming section, as I always am gravitated to, and there it is hanging on the wall, the PS5 disc reader edition. Surely they knew about this announcement. It's not like they thought of it last week. Do you know what I mean? And they're still producing these things and making people buy them. I just feel like that's a little icky. It's a little icky. They're still trying to push people into buying these things that it's going to be null and void. It's going to be totally redundant soon. That one didn't sit with me very well. As I looked at it and I thought, these bastards knew they were doing this and they're still producing these things and trying to get people to buy them. I didn't like that.
Mainstream media is actually kind of NBC News are coming out and saying stuff against Sony as well and their move to go digital. Honestly, great point. NBC, I gotta say, movies still come on Blu-ray. Music is still pressed on vinyl, books. And they honestly, dude, vinyls are very popular. Books, mangas, comics. Blu-ray looks better than streamed 4K. Like there's this guy, I think on Instagram or wherever, right? And he was showing the comparisons between having a Blu-ray machine and streaming. And it just looks so much better with the disc.
And streaming.
Yes, because they'll stream 4K, which is Blu-ray, right? But he was comparing the streamed 4K versus the disc.
It's compressed.
Blu-ray 4K.
Yeah, it's compressed down.
And yeah, even though you're watching it on an Instagram reel, it probably is even more obvious in person because it's compressed again for Instagram. I was like, dude, I kind of want to get a Blu-ray player. and start getting some Blu-rays for like some movies that I really do want to watch. But then you got to do the whole theater and cinema thing and speakers, and I'm just too lazy. Oh, this game's amazing. I bought it. I hate buying games and just having no time to play them. It literally breaks my fucking heart. But I want to play this game a lot and I can't. It's a rhythm game. You would rage so much at this, bro.
That's hilarious. Why is that goddamn Mexican beer ad? So they do distraction shit in the middle of the game to fuck you
Like,
up?
as the difficulty gets harder, it gets harder.
That's
that might be a meme. It's really hard to know if that's real or not.
I don't want to commit to that, and then the comment section think we're morons, which, you know, happens.
They're not wrong either. They're not wrong. Now we're into probably a pretty big section here. Has LARPing gone too far? So someone, yes, has LARPed a person that has passed away. So Minecraft YouTubers are hitting out at Technoblade for impersonating our dead friend Tubble, Sneak Snag, and others say the LARPing trend feels off and has put Technodad in a lose-lose situation. Apparently, Technoblade is currently in Moist Critical's live stream, arguing with Charlie trying to play victim. So I'm sure we'll get some clips of this. Let's have a listen.
In his streams, he also has a personal donation link as well, which is weird not to mention. Is that true, Technolarp? I haven't seen the streams. Do you have one for charity and one for yourself then? I wrote that a while back when I made a community vote. Should have cleared it out. Haven't made money off ads. That should be changed then if it's not being donated to charity through the watching of your content. Is there 2 donation links in your stream though? I didn't see anything on that. The stream was July 9th, 2026, 4 days ago. Yes, I have a personal one that I barely ever mention that people can optionally donate to. I feel like it's pretty obvious why you would barely mention that, man, considering a big part of the identity is that it was for a positive cause, which is something I highlighted too, about how I thought, and your community thought, you were donating all of this to charity. So you do have a personal donation through there as well? As Technolarp? I think it's pretty clear why you wouldn't mention that, because that's a very different look.
I will say, some LARPers, all right, as you say.
They commented on our video and they were great.
Yes, fine. And we appreciate that. But what I'm saying is, I know how these things start, and then how mankind, where a bunch of idiots, will then turn it into something more negative, more selfish, more greedy. I'm saying it can start off very innocent, just appreciating, it's like dressing up as your favorite characters on Halloween.
Of course, like cosplaying.
You love this, that's really cool. Yeah, we love them too. Blah, blah, blah. But then in this context, it's gonna slightly turn where people see, oh, that guy made a following out of that.
Yeah.
And then it starts to turn. Something that starts off that it had
money,
good intentions.
Money marks the water. Money marks the water for sure.
Yeah, maybe I might be a little too, harsh off it, but I've seen it time and time again. There's always a little trend, and then eventually it turns negative. It turns dark.
Look, this guy I don't know the guy that's LARPing. I don't know his financial situation, if he's fucking crazy broke.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, I agree it doesn't matter. But when you are struggling for money, it can change like certain decisions that you make. It can influence choices. I'm just gonna play devil advocate and be like, what if the guy's super broke and he actually needs the money? And
do you know what?
Get a job. Yeah, get a job. Yeah. You just had to say the letter G.
Get a job.
I agree. I need to check this guy's channel out. Right? You gotta look at the channel. It's gotta be there. If you type in Technolarp, you need to look at the scene of the crime, surely. Oh, this guy's doing numbers. He's doing pretty good as a little LARPer, man. It feels weird. It's kind of really weird when you go to the actual channel and everything, and it's like...
This stinks, bro. This stinks.
Okay, so there's this guy named Technolarp who is LARPing as Technoblade.
Yo, guys, it's me. I'm Technolarp.
And he sounds a lot like Technoblade, so I decided to call him.
Yeah, going to the channels and then seeing the collab stuff, and it's like... Yeah. The main issue I have with this, the fact that it's someone that's deceased.
Was it your opening closed wounds? Is that the correct terminology?
Yeah, there's a
to
bit of
use
that
here?
going on. Yeah, there's definitely some opening closed wounds. If the LARPing is too close to the real, it is weird. It is weird. I don't mind the LARPers when the person being LARPed is alive. When they're dead, come on, let them rest. Let them rest. Okay.
So my interpretation of this is the guy has blown up so much at this rate that he doesn't want to let this thing go. It's a lot of like, you know, people are calling him out and questioning why he's doing this, and he's convincing himself he's not in the wrong. That's what I've interpreted from this whole thing.
You don't see the conflict there? I see the concerns for sure. So then why do it?
Exactly what I was about to say. You gotta taste that sweet, juicy nectar of views.
I also wonder if he was paid for the sponsorship in the description for Minecraft server hosting. What? It was in the latest stream description.
Oh, it just gets
Server
worse.
hosting by Prism Nodes. Use code LARP at checkout for 30% off of any purchase.
code
That's in
LARP.
your most recent stream.
He definitely got money for that.
Prism Node gives us free server to host LARP on if we promoted them. I've made nothing from it.
Who made that deal?
They said that I could get 20% off it each time, but declined. Said if I did, I would go to the developers of this. It would go to the developers of the server. So you.
Wait,
I'll take your word for it.
so he doesn't get paid for it. They just supply him a server?
With the server for them to host. Yeah, they get the server to host their LARPing server on. And then he suddenly changes the story to it was only for the hosting of the server, and now it's 20% of it goes to the developers of the server. I don't know. I feel like this guy is just panic mode. You know, oh my god, I'm talking to Moist Critical, and oh god, he's just, I think, vomiting on the keyboard. I don't think this guy knows what he's doing.
I think that's probably the most true sentence in this whole situation. I think this is a guy that did something for probably the trend, and then it blew up, and now he's able to get a ton of views and videos, and it's become something so much bigger than what he first thought it would be. And now, what Brian said, he just doesn't know what he's doing. I think he's in too deep, bro.
You keep saying that this is all just supposed to be in like good fun. They're just fun little videos to pay tribute to him. But you have a personal donation link. Your about section is entirely wrong about like the charity money, because the perception that I and everyone else had is that you are sending this money that you're making as TechnoLARP to charity, which is a positive thing. And you also are working with companies as TechnoLARP. I'll take your word for it that you didn't get paid for the affiliate marketing, that you declined it, so you did it for free to team up with them as TechnoLARP to promote them.
Show the contracts.
But do you not see why that's pretty unsavory? Like, it's not... You say you see the concerns, but like it should be pretty clear that this is very different than other LARP tubers.
Yeah.
So like,
Thank
again,
you,
you saying
Moist.
that
Thank
people
you.
are like, everyone's afraid now that I talked about Techno-LARP in a negative way. Like, again, that's not true. I think LARP tubing is totally fine. Yours is very, very, very clearly different. We got a server, you can count that as payment. Also, didn't you just say that you haven't posted since earlier? You've streamed 2 times in the last 3 days as Techno-LARP. Unless you're talking about videos, but I mean, that's
What about the donations
kind of
from Super
just
Chats and
semantics.
members
Like you're
and
still doing it.
AdSense?
It goes into his YouTube payment.
And where does that go?
It's just resting in an account. Hopefully, Technodad will give him approval, and then he just keeps it. Allegedly, potentially.
Ah, that's what he's trying to do.
He didn't go live on his own, but he did a live stream with LARP Penguin Zero. What? When? Yesterday?
He LARPed with...
You're right.
He
That was
LARPed with
yesterday.
Moist Critical's LARPer.
So you have been live after the video too. That's not true. Just it wasn't on your own account, brother. Like, I was talking about the situation. Is that bad? You can talk about whatever you want, man. But your point was that you haven't done this since.
He stopped doing the techno LARP stuff until things were kind of settled. Like something, you know, I don't know what he kind of was expecting. He then LARPed as Moist Critical to talk about the situation on Techno LARP. So he kind of LARPed to talk about his LARP.
Yeah. Yeah.
What the fuck?
It's like LARPception.
I think we've gone too far. When you're LARPing about your LARP, you've LARPed too hard. I just read Technodad's message in the middle, and it's like, this has got to feel so weird to him. Like, He's responsible down to inconclusive. I'm still ruminating on the whole thing. But I think if you feel this weird about something,
Then it's wrong.
then it's, I think so. And he doesn't want to be the mean guy. He doesn't want to be the bad guy that says, no, you can't pretend to be my son.
He's trying to think about maybe some fans that are like of his son
enjoying
that
it.
are enjoying that it's
Let
giving
them
them
have
like
their
that.
fun kind of a thing.
And he doesn't want to be the bad egg that's like, no, I don't want this. It feels undeserved for the LARPers.
The
LARPers side, I
wouldn't
feel
get
very
nearly the same
undeserved.
amount of views if they just were themselves.
Because like the things I've heard about Techno, of like all the editing and work that he put in, he was so dedicated and obsessed with it. That's why he got to that point. I don't think someone should just, because they sound reminiscent of it,
Right
and then
off the coattails of someone in the grave is fucking disgusting.
Do you think he's wrong to feel inconclusive on this? I'd like to hear a little more on that, because I think this one's pretty clear cut. I'm not making an assumption on how he feels. I think it comes across very clear.
Yes.
He even says like very bluntly inconclusive. So how do you interpret that? I think he feels a little overwhelmed and doesn't want to think about it at the moment. Did not get any negative or positive feel from it. That's so interesting. That's very convenient. So then let's play with that. So he's overwhelmed and doesn't want to think about it. So you keep doing it in the meantime.
I don't think that's
you don't
negative
think he
or
feels
positive.
positively or negatively, just overwhelmed.
Yeah.
Which inherently is kind of a negative thing, to be overwhelmed.
Moist Critical is fucking cooking him, bro.
I'd be like, you fucking piece of shit, you fool.
Yeah, Brian should never interview people.
No, never.
Never.
You're a piece of shit. And Charlie's like, okay, well, let's think about this here. Clearly, that would be something that would be quite negative on a person, especially, a mourning father, And then me, definitely, I'd just be yelling up.
Yeah, and we like Brian for that. That's the way we want you to be. But and that's also why we are very, very much keyboard warriors as well. That's why
Yes, that's why we don't interview people,
That's right.
especially me.
That's right. This comment right here is going to get zoomed in. Apparently, Skeepy was calling. This is Technolarp. He was calling Technolarp just Techno. That is fucking weird, bro.
So can I ask, is the Skeepy, whatever his
He
name
must
is,
be
did
a
he
guy.
play?
He must have.
Did he
He must have.
play with Technoblade?
I can Google it. Did Skeepy or Skeppy play Minecraft with Technoblade? Yes, Skeepy played Minecraft with Technoblade frequently. They were close friends and frequent collaborators, known for hilarious trolling videos, build battles, Minecraft. Oh, Skeppy, what are you doing, bro?
That's like Nogla dies to cancer in a year, and then I replace him 2 years later with someone who has a deep
replaced me
Irish
the week
voice.
after.
With your brother.
Yeah,
with your
you
brother.
replaced me with my brother, who
I
dyes
call
his
him
hair
David.
black,
I call him
gets
Dahi.
skinny, and you call him Dahi. Like, what the fuck?
Even though it's his brother, that's so disgusting.
If I did die, however, I would be like totally chill with you and Brogla having the channel. But you'd have to change it to Brogla and Terroriser.
Even in death, he's a fucking grinder.
I would
He's
still be like, Brogla will be here,
grinder.
guys. And the views will shoot up. They'll shoot up as well. This is the poll that he posted a month ago. We hit 40k. I've been thinking financially, I'm not in the greatest position. I knew it. I knew
Shocker.
it. And this channel makes no money. I would like it all to go to charity when it does start making money. However, hosting these events that I want to make and getting a $250 flight sim to beat Minecraft, etc. I would like to know from you, the community of Technoblade, if I deserve even a portion of the money made. Been thinking about it for a while. While I do have to put effort into making this content, which should be worth something, it wouldn't be watched if not for Technoblade's legacy. You know what? That's a fair post. That's a fair post. That's a fair post. Gosh, I have to vote now. Oh no. You didn't give a 0% option. 0% to charity. All to me. That's what I would vote. Take it all, Technolarp. I'm gonna vote this friend. I'm gonna look like such a bad person. Ooh.
That's exactly what I would have done.
50 to money, 50 to charity. Half and half seems fair. He kind of puts a little bit of a... He kind of puts a little bit of insertion there.
You picked up on it. I was waiting for him to be done, and I was like, in court, isn't that called leading?
So where did you bury her body? I never killed her, so I don't know why you're asking that. I hate those questions. hate those questions. Fuck.
Do you know what? I think that sentence, to be fair, I don't think he typed it with that intent. And then when you look back at it, it's kind of like Nate Shaw when he said GG shitters. You know, after the fact, when you look at it, you'll be like, oh yeah, that doesn't look too great. That does look a little kind of persuasive. I don't think he meant it like that.
This situation is getting really bad. I've been getting doxxed and people have threatened to come after my family. Okay, guys, can we fucking relax? Can we relax a little bit, please? And thank you. That's way worse than anything he's doing. I'm just going to say that.
Anyone that does that is such a disgusting human being.
Yeah.
It is so fucking pathetic.
Skeppy clapping with a guy who acts and sounds like his dead friend cannot be healthy.
It's not healthy. I'm more thinking this guy should be in trouble.
Skeppy should be getting therapy.
That would be bad.
I'm doing it. Oh, you're getting tech.
Yeah.
Ow.
The more we go on about this, it's just getting more and more disturbing. This is like every therapist's like dream. Think of all the new clientele that the therapists are getting. This is not mentally good for his fans. If you died, Nogla,
Or you, what about you? Maybe you fucking die first. Huh? Come on, why is it always me? Why didn't you die first? Fucking bitch. Why are you taking your turn? It was my turn last. What if Brian dies?
because I can see you play with a fake terrorizer.
Oh, yeah. You know, we'll get your brother on the camera. That's what we'll do.
You're way
We'll
nicer.
get
and you play
Terroriser.
different games.
Terroriser. Get Terroriser. He's over there somewhere. Is he in the
this is
kitchen?
nice.
I had a cup of tea with Terroriser in the kitchen. We get Terroriser in the second you die. How about that? Fuck you. Bullshit. We've got a TLDR, folks, in case you've struggled to focus and follow. TechnoLarp asked TechnoDad for permission to, whatever, get in contact to continue doing it. Probably, can he make money from it? Can't he make money from it? He's probably got a couple of questions. TechnoDad has not responded directly to him, it seems. More responded in a Reddit post. The community, we saw the poll, said 50-50 in terms of money to charity, money to the Larper. Mr. TechnoLarp has also said that he would delete the channel instantly if TechnoDad said so, which I appreciate that. I appreciate that. It does kind of put the ball in TechnoDad's court a lot.
Would he?
But would he? I think he would. I think he would. I think he would have to. I think he would have to. Really, he would have to, or he'd probably just get dislike bombed like crazy because the dad just came out and said, look, I just don't want this anymore. This is hitting too close to home kind of a thing.
If he was to delete his channel and before that makes a new channel under a new name and asks people to go over, is that still right or wrong to do that?
I don't think that's wrong. If he's making his own unique, original, kind of being himself, not being someone else, everybody and anybody should be allowed to do that.
But building up a following based on someone else to then redirect them to someone else, is that not a hit and run?
If I'm being honest with you, he should do that right now. What you just said, in terms of just redirecting people to another channel and make his own content. Now that he's collabed with Skeppy, maybe he can just make more videos with Skeppy, but just don't be Technoblade. Be yourself. And if you're clearly able to make good content, I would suggest he should make his own channel, redirect people over to that channel, and leave the Technolarping behind. That's my advice. That's kind of it. That's pretty much the story there. We could go into more detail, but guys, I think
this is the longest we've actually invested on a topic.
I think we did our best.
We interrupt this program for an important news announcement.
Let's get some comedic relief. Trump is comedic relief. What they do?
11 missile shot by the Islamic Republic of Japan. They were shot at the aircraft carrier over a period of about 1 hour.
Islamic Republic of Japan.
Everything's better, but in Japan.
Good. A little bit of comedic relief. We needed that. More comedic relief. UK politician Nigel Farage stepped down from Parliament so he could trigger a new election just to prove the people would vote him back in. Only one man is set to run against him, Count Binface.
Do you remember this guy? This is basically two Americans. You know the guy for president, the guy who wears the big boot on his head, the big rubber welly boot?
Yes, yeah.
This is the British equivalent.
This is the British
He has
version.
a whole superhero bin man like outfit. Look at that. He runs all the time.
I would vote for him.
Do you know what? It seems like a South Park character, to be honest. You can
love
imagine
him.
him
I love
in
him.
a South Park episode. We're talking about a news network that protected Jimmy Savile, for God's sake, and you want me to take off my bin?
They are holding a bloke with a bin on his head to a higher standard than they ever have with Farage. I don't know what's going on in British politics, but I might need to get to know what's going on. Biggest news, folks, for last. It is on the day of recording, the 13th of July, and Kenny is alive. When this is uploaded on the 15th, I will assume that Kenny is alive. Can we get some claps for Kenny? Clap for Kenny. Come on, Brian. Clap for Kenny. Come on.
I'm terrified Kenny's about to die any day
No,
now. We
no,
upload
no,
this.
no.
Alright.
He will not die by the time this video is uploaded. You better not fucking die, Kenny.
You did this with the GTA 6 thing where we talked about how they always make the best merch stuff and blah, blah, blah. And then they announced they're not doing any merch stuff and they're changing all their stuff.
Yeah.
And we look
I also
like a
did
pair of wallies.
Also-
We look like two idiots.
But I look stupider though, because I predicted that one of the members of the Vanos crew would be gone before GTA 6, and I think we've actually had more.
Yeah, we've repopulated. Yeah, we got some LARPers to join.
Okay, anyways, that's enough of that, guys. W for Kenny, L for LARPers. We hope you enjoyed.
LARPologist.
Check out the Patreon. Thank you very much. It's free to join, $3 a month.
Mini LARP.
And we're going to thank Fantic and Fawn. Appreciate you guys, and as always, we hope you enjoyed. Hit the end of the video. Like, subscribe, and all the good stuff. The end.